It's always such a joy to be together with you all and to celebrate the amazing work being done here in Butler County for people with developmental disabilities. This is always such a fulfilling event for me. In my role at the county board, I'm well aware of the many ways that this community works together to create a better, more inclusive world. But it's not every day that I get to see the tangible proof of that, which is hundreds of you all together gathered in one room, celebrating all that has been accomplished so far. This year, we decided to move our Community Recognition Awards to September in order to continue our celebration of Direct Support Professional Appreciation Week to this culminating event. Tonight, we recognize every single person whose efforts support people with developmental disabilities. Certainly among them are the many incredible direct support professionals, or we like to shorten that to DSPs, whose noble career is focused on just that. Thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you to Fairfield High School for the use of this lovely space and for all the support they've lent us in making this event happen. And finally, I'd like to thank our program sponsors who helped make this evening possible. At the red carpet level, we have Butler County Special Olympics, Frost Brown Todd, Go Concepts, Inclusive Housing Resources, Joe Nuxall Miracle League Fields, Loveland Magazine, Nothing Bunt Case, and Safe Haven Farm. At the box office level, we have Cincinnati Insurance, Spooky Nook. At the blockbuster level, we have EAS Sportswear. Please join me in thanking our wonderful sponsors. We are joined this evening by a few of our board of directors, and they are all volunteers that support the mission of our board and the people that we serve. Please stand when I call your name. Our Vice President, Jacqueline Rioja Villarde. Initial Hill. Board Member Dan Hughes. In our audience tonight is Representative Sarah Carruthers. Commissioner Cindy Carpenter. Butler County Administrator Judy Boyko. Butler County Common Pleas Court Judge Jennifer McElfresh. And we also have Zach Bohannon, Senior Field Representative for Congressman Warren Davidson. And now I'd like to introduce our MC, Holly Morgan. If you don't recognize her face, you'll certainly recognize her voice. Holly hosts the morning show on Mix 94.9 Cincinnati. You might also remember her from Q102, where she played What's in Holly's Purse. We're so grateful that she has joined us tonight, so please help me welcome her.
Thank you so much, Lisa. I am so excited to be here with you guys and celebrate each one of you and the love of this community and family. You can just feel it here in the stadium, so I am truly honored. Thank you so much for having me. All right, you guys ready to get this celebration started? Yes, here we go. Now, leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance are members of the self-advocacy group Speak Up. They are joined by Zach Bohannon, that is, Senior Field Representative for Congressman Warren Davidson. Please rise, everyone.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the
he definitely is. Joshua Felder flew in from sunny Florida to deliver tonight's speech. Traveling for work is, nothing new for Josh. He is a Best Buddies International Global Ambassador and frequently travels doing speaking engagements for Best Buddies. And like tonight, he was the first known person with an intellectual and developmental disability to perform in a Super Bowl halftime show back in 2021. How awesome was that? That is super cool, Josh. And he was also a backup dancer for The Weeknd. So awesome. And now he's hitting Hollywood with his talent. Josh plays Darius in the 2023 movie Champions, starring Woody Harrelson. So cool. In promotion of that movie, Joshua did appearances, including an interview on the Drew Barrymore Show. I'm jealous. That's so awesome. So Joshua, from Florida to Hollywood and everywhere in between, please welcome this superstar.
My name is Joshua Felder, and I'm a Global Ambassador and a member of the Best Buddies International Board of Directors. Thank you so much for inviting me to be here for this very special event. I am so proud of all of you and excited to help celebrate your work in Butler County. Best Buddies is a global volunteer movement founded in 1989 by Anthony Kennedy Shriver. It is a vibrant, progressive organization that creates opportunities for one-to-one friendship, integrated employment, leadership development, and inclusive living for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. The Global Ambassador position provides a unique platform for me to further the mission of inclusion. I help people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to have the opportunity to grow and achieve in this world and to ensure they have partners and peers that support and cheer for them as they grow and evolve. My role as a member of the International Board of Directors is to be involved in decisions that help create a more inclusive world for people like me. My ultimate goal is to ensure that people with IDD become active members of their schools and communities. My journey with Best Buddies began in middle school. I was shy and didn't have many friends. I felt excluded. After I joined Best Buddies, suddenly I was making friends, attending birthday parties, and numerous social and fundraiser events. I even have friends over to play video games with, and I even learned how to dance. By the time I got into high school, I was comfortable in my own skin and I hit my stride. Best Buddies encouraged me to join the swim team and track team at my high school. As a result, I discovered I was a natural athlete, great at swimming the 4x50 relay, and a great distance runner. I was the first in my autism spectrum disorder classes to participate in regular sports at my high school. While still in high school, I attended trainings that taught me how to prepare for speeches, gave me the opportunity to practice making presentations, and to develop networking skills. As my hard work, training, and drive, I became a global ambassador and represented my high school in Tallahassee, where I gave a speech in the presence of the governor and legislators. I was also elected king of the Best Buddies Friendship Ball. Once I graduated from high school, I attended a Stages program at the University of South Florida. The word Stages means successful transition after graduation for exceptional students. The Stages program is a 2-year career exploration program for students like me. I've job trained as a student assistant, administrative assistant, and cafeteria team member. During my final year at Stages, I gained employment at a local athletic store. Later, I got a job with a gourmet restaurant on the University of South Florida campus, where my responsibilities included food prep, monitoring and stocking food supplies, and rotating deliveries. I worked at the gourmet restaurant for 3 years. The training and interviewing skills I received were instrumental in obtaining employment at the athletic store and at the gourmet restaurant. During my final year in the Stages program, I volunteered as an athletic assistant for the football team at my former high school. I also served as a recruiter for the Best Buddies chapter at the University of South Florida to recruit and promote college student involvement in its mission of inclusion. In addition, I served as buddy director for the USF chapter of Best Buddies to continue advocating for equality, friendship, and inclusion for people with IDD. I held the position of buddy director because I could provide a relevant perspective of inclusion. As a result of my continued work and commitment to furthering the mission of inclusion, I was awarded the Best Buddy Spirit and Courage Award in 2020. Following graduation from the USF Stages program, I began traveling to events locally and throughout the United States, giving speeches on behalf of Best Buddies. I also co-hosted friendship walks and danced on stage with Celebrities, Flow Rider, and the Backpack Kid. I've also given speeches in the presence of Live Nation Music, rhythm and blues singer Brandy, actress Vivica A. Fox, and hip-hop rapper 50 Cent. In addition, I've attended Best Buddies events with celebrity chef Guy Fieri and former quarterback for the NFL, Tom Brady. One of my favorite events each year is the Best Buddies Leadership Conference at Indiana University in Bloomington, Indiana. The conference prepares student leaders, volunteers, and staff from Best Buddies International programs around the world to be passionate advocates promoting the mission of Best Buddies in their local schools and communities. Now, I want to give you some exciting news. Best Buddies helped me to become a dancer in the Super Bowl halftime show with The Weeknd. Let me tell you how this happened. I was attending a Best Buddies networking event when I was introduced to a radio manager. He asked if I could dance, and I said, yes, I am a great dancer. I sent a video of myself freestyle dancing, and boom, I passed the audition and will be a Super Bowl 55 halftime show dancer. Rehearsals took place secretly for the 2 weeks leading up to the big game. When the night of the Super Bowl finally came, I executed my dance moves perfectly. I went viral on social media overnight since I was the first person with a disability to dance in the Super Bowl halftime show. I want to share with you a video from the amazing night, and hopefully you will love my dance moves.
Well, 55 made so much history last night. There's something you may not know. Tampa man Joshua Felder was one of the dancers on the field for The Weeknd. He has high-functioning autism and is the first known person with an intellectual and developmental disability to be in a halftime show.
I have photographic memory and I remember the steps. I had it all in my mind. So I used my autism and my photographic memory to help me stay focused. And it's pretty much just a superpower. It's like a gift that I was given from birth.
Oh, I love that image. Okay, so Felder got an audition after the NFL saw his TikTok video, and check this out, he even knows Tom Brady. The two are both global ambassadors for the nonprofit Best Buddies.
Within a week after the Super Bowl, I was featured live on Bay News 9. and virtually on CBS This Morning with Gail King, you guys just saw. I was also a guest instructor at a local dance studio and had a full-page article in the Tampa Bay Times newspaper. In addition, I received a letter of commendation from the mayor of Tampa and an award from the Tampa City Council. I was later featured on a Showtime documentary with The Weeknd that outlined the making of the halftime show. As a thank you to me for dancing during the Super Bowl halftime show, Live Nation Entertainment sent me an all-expense-paid airfare concert tickets and backstage passes to The Weeknd's concert in Miami, Florida. I met The Weeknd in person after the concert. He knew who I was. It was so exciting. In June 2021, I gained employment as an office assistant with the international law firm of Holland & Knight, thanks to the Best Buddies Jobs program. I love working for Holland & Knight. It's new and exciting, and I have my own title. I'm so proud of myself. My employer sees my value and what I can contribute to their cooperation. Each day is a positive experience, and I recognize I have purpose and goals. Best Buddies assisted me with the onboarding paperwork and additionally helped me identify, process, and accomplish my assigned tasks. I am at a point now where I am confident with my skill set. Today, I have a steady income, help make my employer successful, and most importantly, have a career. I can't imagine my life without a job. The power of working is independence and hope. Now, on to even more exciting news. If you think dancing in the Super Bowl was fantastic, I was later encouraged by Best Buddies to audition for the Champions movie starring Woody Harrelson. I auditioned, and wow, I got a starring role. We spent 2 months in Canada filming the movie, which premiered in March 2023. The Champions movie stars Woody Harrelson, and my character is Darius, an excellent basketball player with skills like the former NBA star Allen Iverson. Since the movie premiere, I have been a guest on every major news station. I've also been a special guest on the Drew Barrymore Show, The Today Show, and I've had a full-page article in the Tampa Bay Times newspaper. I have toured New York, Connecticut, and Oklahoma promoting the Champions movie. The movie is heartwarming, inspirational, and is now available on all major streaming platforms. Here are some clips of the movie.
Mark College. Well, he got fired. That wasn't nice. Nothing but bad news for the Iowa Battalion.
Mr. Coach, I will offer you community service, coaching adults with intellectual disabilities.
Your Honor, we're talking read, no words.
Okay, fellas, we're going to do a simple ball handling exercise.
Dr. Irvin, what's this?
I just need to feel like a team.
We're gonna need some help.
Give me a player off the injured list. Welcome to the team, Constantina. What's on the boogie board?
You do you right with me, okay? Where did you get this guy?
He just showed up one day.
My sister, Alex. Don't you come to karaoke with us?
You know the game better than anybody.
You got a defense over here!
You get to learn to build relationships. I'm ready for all this.
Yeah, it's up.
Hey, we got next. Don't make me say it. They say what? That's a wrong word.
We got that! Coach, this doesn't feel right.
You never know where things could be.
No doubt.
on your incredible story, Coach. You're just one win away from qualifying for the regional tournament. I don't know if you're brave or crazy. Give me a hug, Coach! I know. This is your shot at being champion.
Girls are problems?
That was fun.
You were castle.
I haven't had a girlfriend.
Makes sense.
Oh, what, am I that bad looking?
You know McConaughey.
What an amazing opportunity that was. I'm looking forward to more acting opportunities in the future. Last year, I was the 2022 Champion of the Year for Tampa, Florida. And this past summer, I launched a clothing collaboration with Best Buddies. I am the first person with IDD to have a clothing collaboration with Best Buddies. My ultimate goal is to have a clothing collaboration with Best Buddies and Nike. I'm grateful to Best Buddies for empowering me with the self-confidence and leadership skills to fulfill my dreams. I am intelligent, brave, capable, confident, and I'm a leader. But most of all, my special ability is my superpower. You all have superpowers too. Congratulations to everyone that will be recognized tonight, and never stop believing in your power to change the world. I'm Joshua Felder, and I am positive proof that teamwork really makes the dream work.
Josh, you are very inspiring. We're going to do a little Q&A with you, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, I think it's really cool that you have all these Instagram followers, you know, on all your social channels and platforms. But it's really cool that you are on IMDb. I mean, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Would you like to come over here, if you don't mind?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, I think we all want to know, like, what was it like working with Woody Harrelson?
Like, to tell you the truth, what it was like working with Woody Harrelson, a blessing. I was a regular fan of Woody Harrelson from before I knew I was going to be casted in the movie. I liked watching him on, what was it? What was the first show? Like, his very first career started. I think
Cheers, yes.
Cheers. Yeah. Cheers was a good show. I mean, it was before my time. I heard it was a funny show.
He's got jokes.
I enjoyed watching him on One Man Can't Jump.
Yes,
Was
that's right, yeah.
Hunger Games, because I'm a Hunger Games person. I like watching him on there. And there's so many more movies I like watching him on. It's so great that I'm visiting a state where he grew up from too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Love it. What was that movie with the bowling movie that he was in? Yes, that was so funny. You might not want to watch that. But it's really good. It's really, really good. So, like, were you invited to, like, Christmas parties and stuff like that at Woody Harrelson's house? You got his digits cell phone?
I think our contact information does have to be private for now. Right now, I don't know if I can visit him anytime soon though, because he's currently living in Hawaii. You know what's happening over there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So it will probably be a while, but maybe if there's a champion student in the future, hopefully we can all reunite again.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what was your favorite part about the whole filming experience? I mean, were you a fan of like the cold weather? Because I know you're from Florida. Because I noticed there's a lot of scenes in the winter.
Okay, so let me tell you the truth. So it was already exciting to be chosen to be in a movie, and I always wanted to see what it was like to be in snow. So finally, I saw a little bit of snow. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
But then my mood started to change. Like I think it was the beginning. I think the end of October or the beginning of November when a snowstorm hit.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I think it's too much snow.
Going back to Florida.
Yeah, I had to be there for 2 months. I had to get used to it.
Did you guys have to get up like super early to film, or?
5:30 or 6.
Okay.
And each film day was like 12 hours.
Ooh, that's, yeah.
So no sleep.
It's a lot of
I probably didn't go to sleep till like probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I bet.
I had to get up early like 4 hours later after.
Well, I bet your adrenaline was going too, yeah, so. Excitement, yeah. Do they have good snacks for y'all, like lunch?
They fed us good. It
Yeah?
was real food, not the healthiest choices, but it was good food, so we ate good.
Wow. So, you know, Usher is going to do the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah, I know.
And I think, I don't know, I mean, I have Usher's phone number. Should I give him a call and tell him?
You telling the truth?
No, I wish. But maybe we can do something, like,
Maybe. I do have contact with Live Nation. I don't know if he sang with them or not, but hey, who knows if they know
you
each
never
other.
know, right? Okay.
So good. I've never been to Las Vegas either.
I think it'd be great, yeah.
I've never been to Las Vegas
Oh,
before either,
yeah,
so.
yes. Lights, camera, action, everything, yeah.
Yeah, I already know the dates and everything.
Yeah? All right, well, we'll make it happen. Tell you what, you get the Weeknd's number and I'll get Usher's number and we'll hook this up.
I'm also contact him through Instagram.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I can share that because everybody DMs each
Okay,
other.
I love it. I love the Weeknd.
Me too. I've been a fan of him since high school.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I think we would love to see Josh and some dance moves up on stage. I saw you breakdancing. I mean, you got it going. The hair is on point. I love it. It's like Kid and Play, you know?
Yeah, Kid and Play or Will Smith from Fresh Prince.
Exactly. Summertime.
Yeah, with DJ Jazz.
Yes. Do you want to be a DJ? You can co-host with me. Say yes.
Yes. I like her out the thing, so.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to make that happen. All right, good.
All right, got it.
So in a few minutes, we'll recognize all of the incredible direct support professionals in the room. But before we do that, we need to talk about some of the structures in place to support this career field. It's such an important, rewarding job. Unfortunately, it's also one of the historical, it is also that historically has been a grossly underpaid tree. Thanks in part to the efforts of one woman in this room that is improving here in Ohio. And Lisa's going to speak more on that right now. Thank you.
If I could invite State Representative Sarah Carruthers to come up on stage, I appreciate that. Thank you. As many of you may know, wages for direct support professionals are on the rise, and there were many people involved in making that happen. Butler County State Representative Sarah Carruthers was a major advocate for that change, taking wages from an average of $13.76 an hour to an average of $18 per hour, starting January 1st, 2024. We're happy to be here to recognize this lady's efforts tonight. As chair of the House Finance Subcommittee on Health and Human Services, Representative Carruthers was responsible for leading appointed House of Representative colleagues through the state budget process for agencies providing health and human services across our state. People supported by the Ohio Department of Developmental Disabilities, county boards of developmental disabilities, and both independent and agency providers are in this category of services. It was vitally important that Representative Carruthers understood the direct support professional workforce crisis and its impact on people we support. To that end, she met with members of our board leadership team, people served by our board, and providers in our county. She very quickly understood the gravity of the workforce crisis, and she committed to supporting the need for increasing Medicaid reimbursement rates for services so direct support professionals could earn a higher rate of pay. When the governor's budget proposed increasing the average wage from $13.76 per hour to $16 per hour, Representative Carruthers pushed back. Her continued advocacy persuaded her colleagues on the House Finance Committee to agree to an average increase of $18 per hour. With many agencies competing for funding through the state budget process, we are grateful our voices were heard by Representative Carruthers. She very effectively advocated for and achieved a positive outcome for people with developmental disabilities, their families, and the provider workforce that supports them to live in their communities. So we're recognizing her with a legislative advocacy recognition here in Butler County. However, before I give her a little token of our appreciation, I also have some news to share with you. You're the first in the room to hear it, and actually, it's the first that she's hearing it. She's nervous now, because I have the microphone. However, we just learned from our Ohio Association of County Boards, which is the trade association that helps us advocate statewide on behalf of people with developmental disabilities, that Representative Carruthers will be receiving the Legislator of the Year Award, which is a statewide recognition later this year. We can't thank you enough. So I'm going to come over and give you this gift and then let you speak to folks.
I promise to be brief. I just have to tell you, this is such a tremendous honor, and I am very passionate about this. Many of you that know me know I'm passionate about it. What you all do and your families and your support professionals are a godsend, and I respect it more and more every day. You have utmost respect and caring and support. I just want to thank everyone who supports those and continue to support and dedicate their time, their money, their effort, their livelihoods, helping those with developmental disabilities in our community and throughout the state. Through the Health and Human Services Committee, where I served as chairwoman, which was such a tremendous honor, such an honor, and so much good work was done, and I have to tell you, it wasn't just by me, it was by my committee and all good people who really heard wonderful stories. It is essential that we support these providers working towards the rate increase that ensures they are fairly compensated. It was clear to all of us, and it was clear to our speaker, it was clear to all the finance committee members too. We value the DSPs and the work they do every single day, and we value your families, because we know you take time away from your families just to do your work. So thank you. And thank you for this tremendous honor. It means probably more than you'll ever know, believe me. Thank you.
Representative Carruthers recognizes how important direct support professionals are, and how correct was she, right? Yes. Your work helps people with developmental disabilities access the world around them. You couldn't do this without you guys. Every month, the Butler County Board of Developmental Disabilities recognizes one direct support professional that has gone above and beyond to support people with developmental disabilities. So please take a look at those who have received this honor so far. Chelsea Smith was DSP of the month of January. Chelsea was recognized for her creativity approach to supporting Landon and finding meaningful activities for him throughout the day. So back in January, for instance, they were cooked up in the house through the winter months, and Chelsea took Landon shopping for all the ingredients for homemade cupcakes. Oh, I love that. Well, he learned about budgeting, measuring, and so much fun. That's all. Love that, right? So she also began learning language so she can better communicate with Landon. How awesome. Please give it up for Chelsea. Next up, Alicia Maddox was February's DSP of the month. She is very knowledgeable in the field, and she uses her knowledge to advocate for those she supports. She is flexible and always willing to help out, whether it be, filling in at home, covering a shift that other staff calls off for, working through COVID, or even a late night drive to the airport for an individual to make his life a vacation. That's Alicia Maddox. Angie Downer is March's DSP of the month. Angie is not just a staff person that shows up for a shift. She is a staff person that encourages and motivates the individuals she works with and builds on their abilities to grow. During the height of the pandemic, Angie worked several back-to-back shifts to cover other staff that were out because of COVID, often working 6 or 7 days a week. Angie Downer. Angie keeps individuals active and engaged in their lives, whether it's making something special the individuals want for dinner, doing craft projects to make holiday gifts for their families, going on special outings like the casino. Angie, we have to go to the casino together. That's awesome. Or taking one individuals to the east side of Cincinnati to spend time with their significant other. Angie does so much with enthusiasm. Next, Robin Arona is April's DSP of the month. Those that know Robin say that being a DSP is her calling. Robin has supported one individual, Bobby, for 17 years. And through those years, she has provided countless experiences. Bobby has fed chickens and donkeys. How cool. Packed boxes of food at shared harvest, learned to bowl, walk the dog, and has done many art projects with Robin. Thank you, Robin. got Yvette Hunter. She is made DSP of the Month according to a longtime coworker. Yvette is dedicated and will pack a bag at any given moment and work. She's always willing to help and assist wherever she's needed. Yvette started as a DSP and worked her way up to becoming a team lead. She's moved to the house and completely turned it around. She has created a healthy, warm, friendly, and safe environment for those living there. Yvette Hunter. June's DSP of the Month is a dynamic duo, Melissa and Randy Tucker. Though their earlier careers were nursing and construction, they discovered there was a great need in the DSP field and they wanted to make a difference. They focused on the individual's specific interests and fill their lives with the things they enjoy the most. Many individuals have absolutely thrived under their thoughtful care. They smile more, they are healthier, and they are encouraged in their community. That's Melissa and Randy Tucker. Next up, Sarah Dempsey is July's DSP of the Month. Sarah has a bachelor's and a master's degree in education focusing on disability studies. Over the past year, she has worked for Caregivers for Independence, where she helps individuals with developmental disabilities gain their independence. That's awesome. She's very passionate about advocating for inclusivity and accessibility, and her tireless devotion often shows her sacrificing weekends, for instance, to support an individual working on independence. That is Sarah Dempsey. Next, we'd like to acknowledge Sharon Bennett. She is August DSP of the Month. Sharon works full-time for Hamilton County City Schools as a librarian, but still finds time to be a DSP for 4 individuals that have met goals and experienced so many life opportunities while out with her. Whenever an individual expresses a desire to do something, guess what? Sharon's going to make it happen. She is a huge advocate for our individuals' rights and a wonderful mentor in helping individuals to realize that they can pretty much do anything they can imagine. And now, please. And now here we are, September. And for this month devoted to thanking DSPs, we thought it seemed fitting to recognize each and every one. So now we're going to raise the lights just a bit, and I'm going to ask that every DSP in the room please stand up so we can give you a proper big thank you. Please stand up.